Jennifer had always been fascinated by the mysteries of the forest. Growing up in a small town surrounded by dense woods, she would often venture into the depths of the dark forest, seeking solace and adventure. However, little did she know that her explorations would lead her into a terrifying series of events. One misty autumn morning, Jennifer set off on her usual hiking trail through the heart of the dark forest. The foliage was thick, and an eerie silence hung in the air. As she walked deeper into the woods, she noticed an old, weathered signpost that pointed to a path she had never seen before. Curiosity got the better of her, and she decided to follow the path, unaware of the chilling secrets that lay ahead. The further Jennifer ventured, the denser the forest became. The trees seemed to close in around her, casting long, haunting shadows. The atmosphere grew colder, and an unsettling feeling crept up her spine. She quickened her pace, hoping to find her way back to familiar territory. But the more she walked, the more lost she became. Suddenly, she stumbled upon a dilapidated cabin hidden amidst the trees. The cabin looked abandoned, its windows shattered, and its door ajar. Jennifer's heart raced as she cautiously stepped inside, her senses heightened by the foreboding stillness. The air inside the cabin felt heavy, as if it held the weight of forgotten secrets. As she explored the cabin, Jennifer discovered an old journal lying on a dusty shelf. Its pages were filled with cryptic symbols and faded ink. Though she couldn't decipher its contents, she sensed that it held the key to unraveling the mysteries surrounding the dark forest. Determined to uncover the truth, Jennifer tucked the journal into her backpack and continued her journey. Days turned into weeks as Jennifer tirelessly studied the journal, deciphering its hidden meanings. It spoke of a lost civilization that had once thrived in the depths of the dark forest, a civilization shrouded in darkness and tragedy. The journal hinted at a hidden treasure, a secret that had been guarded by the forest for centuries. Driven by a mix of curiosity and trepidation, Jennifer embarked on a quest to locate the fabled treasure. She followed the journal's cryptic instructions, navigating through treacherous terrain and overcoming numerous obstacles. Each step brought her deeper into the heart of the dark forest, where danger lurked around every corner. One moonlit night, Jennifer stumbled upon an ancient stone altar hidden within a clearing. It was adorned with strange markings and symbols, and an eerie aura enveloped the area. As she cautiously approached the altar, the ground beneath her feet gave way, plunging her into a hidden underground chamber. In the depths of the chamber, Jennifer discovered a hidden cache of artifacts and jewels. But her joy quickly turned to terror as she realized that she was not alone. Strange whispers echoed through the chamber, and shadowy figures danced along the walls. Panic seized her as she desperately searched for an escape route. Just as all hope seemed lost, Jennifer spotted a faint light emanating from a crack in the chamber wall. With renewed determination, she squeezed through the narrow opening and found herself outside, gasping for breath. She had survived the ordeal, but the dark forest still held its secrets close. Jennifer emerged from the underground chamber, shaken but determined to leave the dark forest behind. She vowed never to return, haunted by the terrifying encounters she had faced. The journal she had found remained a constant reminder of the horrors she had uncovered, its pages holding the weight of the dark forest's secrets. Months passed, and Jennifer tried to move on, burying herself in her work and surrounding herself with the comforts of everyday life. However, the memories of the dark forest lingered, refusing to be forgotten. She couldn't shake off the feeling that she had left something unfinished, that there was more to be discovered. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Jennifer began researching the dark forest and its history. She delved into archives, studied folklore, and connected with experts who had dedicated their lives to understanding the mysteries of the woods. The more she learned, the more she realized that her journey was far from over. One evening, as Jennifer sat in her study poring over old documents, she stumbled upon a faded map of the dark forest. It revealed hidden paths and landmarks she had never encountered before. Intrigued, she traced her finger along the map, following a trail that promised to lead her to the heart of the forest, where the deepest secrets lay. Equipped with newfound knowledge and determination, Jennifer set out on her second journey into the dark forest. This time, she was armed with caution and a burning desire to uncover the truth. The path was treacherous, the forest seemingly alive with an otherworldly energy. Yet, she pressed on, driven by an unyielding force. Days turned into weeks as Jennifer ventured deeper into the dark forest, encountering remnants of the lost civilization she had read about in the journal. Ruins stood as a testament to a forgotten era, whispering stories of tragedy and despair. She pieced together fragments of the past, slowly unraveling the truth behind the dark forest's enigma. At the heart of the forest, Jennifer discovered a hidden temple, its grandeur obscured by time and nature. Inside, she found intricate carvings and artifacts that told a haunting tale of a civilization consumed by darkness. The temple seemed to emanate an ominous energy, as if warning her of the dangers that awaited. Undeterred, Jennifer delved deeper into the temple's depths, guided by her intuition and an unwavering determination. She stumbled upon a chamber that housed a sacred artifact, the key to unlocking the dark forest's greatest secret. With trembling hands, she reached out and grasped the artifact, feeling a surge of power course through her veins. Suddenly, the chamber trembled and the temple began to crumble around her. Panicking, Jennifer raced against time to find an escape route. As debris rained down, she spotted a narrow passageway leading to the outside. With every ounce of strength, she sprinted through the crumbling ruins, narrowly escaping the collapsing temple. Jennifer emerged from the dark forest, the weight of its secrets finally lifted from her shoulders. She had uncovered the truth, the mysteries that had plagued her for so long. The dark forest, once an enigmatic labyrinth of fear, now held no power over her. Years later, Jennifer became a renowned explorer and author, sharing her experiences and knowledge with the world. The dark forest remained a cautionary tale, a reminder of the fine line between curiosity and danger. But Jennifer had found her closure, her journey through the dark forest shaping her into the fearless adventurer she had become. Deep in the heart of the dark forest, a place shrouded in mystery and whispered tales of the unknown, there lived a man named Roy. Roy was an adventurous soul who had always been fascinated by the enigmatic allure of the forest. Many warned him about its treacherous nature, but Roy's curiosity knew no bounds. One day, armed with a map and a determination to unravel the secrets of the forest, Roy set off on his journey. The dense foliage seemed to swallow him whole as he ventured deeper into the wilderness. The air was heavy with an eerie silence, broken only by the rustling of leaves beneath his feet. As Roy pressed on, he couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Shadows danced at the edge of his vision, and strange whispers seemed to echo through the trees. The forest seemed alive, its ancient presence pulsating with an otherworldly energy. But Roy was undeterred. He knew he had to push forward to uncover the truth. Hours turned into days, and the forest's grip tightened around Roy's sanity. He stumbled upon an abandoned cabin, its weathered facade, a stark contrast to the surrounding darkness. A sense of foreboding washed over him as he cautiously stepped inside. Inside the cabin, Roy discovered a journal left behind by a previous explorer. The entry spoke of the forest's malevolence, of unexplained disappearances and haunting encounters. The more he read, the more convinced Roy became that he was not alone in this desolate place. Determined to find answers, Roy resumed his journey through the forest. The trees grew thicker, the paths more treacherous. Strange symbols etched into the bark caught his attention, hinting at a hidden world lurking just beyond his reach. But deciphering their meaning proved elusive. One fateful night, as Roy rested by a campfire, he heard a chilling melody floating through the air. It was a haunting lullaby, sung by a voice that seemed both ethereal and sorrowful. The song called to him, drawing him deeper into the heart of the forest. Unable to resist its allure, Roy followed the melody, his footsteps guided by an unseen force. The forest seemed to shift around him, the trees whispering secrets long forgotten. The air grew colder, and an oppressive darkness settled upon him. Just as Roy was on the verge of surrendering to the forest's embrace, a faint glimmer of light pierced through the blackness. He stumbled upon a clearing, bathed in an ethereal glow. In the center stood a solitary figure, cloaked in a tattered robe. The figure beckoned Roy closer, his voice a gentle whisper on the wind. "You have come seeking answers, Roy," he said. "But be warned, the forest guards its secrets fiercely. Only the worthy may uncover its truth." Roy approached the mysterious figure cautiously, his heart pounding in his chest. The robed figure raised his hand, revealing an ancient artifact, an ornate key glimmering in the moonlight. It was said to unlock the door to the forest's deepest secret. With a mix of trepidation and determination, Roy accepted the key. The robed figure vanished into the darkness, leaving Roy standing alone in the clearing. As he clutched the key tightly, he knew that the final leg of his journey awaited him. Using the clues he had gathered from the journal and the forest's cryptic symbols, Roy navigated the labyrinthine paths with newfound purpose. The forest seemed to be alive, its very essence testing his resolve. Shadows danced around him, and whispers grew louder, filled with both warning and encouragement. Finally, Roy reached the heart of the forest, a place of profound darkness and ancient power. There, standing before him, was a massive ancient tree, its gnarled branches reaching out like skeletal fingers. It was the tree of knowledge, rumored to possess the answers he sought. With trembling hands, Roy inserted the key into a hidden keyhole on the tree's trunk. A deep rumbling filled the air as the tree awakened, its secrets ready to be unveiled. The forest seemed to hold its breath, anticipation hanging heavy in the atmosphere. As the tree's bark split open, revealing a hidden chamber within, Roy stepped forward, his heart pounding. Inside the chamber lay an ancient book, its pages yellowed with age. The words inscribed on them were the culmination of centuries of wisdom and mystery. With bated breath, Roy began to read, his eyes scanning the pages. The book revealed the true nature of the forest, a place of spiritual awakening, where one could face their deepest fears and emerge transformed. It spoke of the sacrifices and challenges one must endure to gain enlightenment and a deeper understanding of the self. But as Roy delved further into the pages, he realized the forest demanded a price. To gain its wisdom, he would have to give up a part of himself, his very essence. The forest demanded his fear, his doubts, and his insecurities. It would strip him bare and lay his soul bare to the elements. With a mix of awe and fear, Roy made his decision. He would face the forest's trials, confront his inner demons, and emerge reborn. Armed with newfound knowledge and a steely resolve, he set out on a new path, a path that would lead him to self-discovery and transformation. And so, Roy vanished into the dark forest, his story intertwined with its ancient secrets. Whether he would emerge victorious or succumb to the forest's unforgiving nature remained a mystery, buried within the depths of the dark forest, a place where only the bravest souls dared to tread.